Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Today we will be, this is Muhammad Al-Saidi, and today will be a really quick and rough tutorial, just discussing the ways the alignment tool in After Effects can be used, yeah, like what layers and what kind of objects can be used for, and how it's actually really important, although it's just done with a couple of gestures, not really even, it's just a couple of clicks. So let's get right to it. I will launch After Effects. Alright, so this isn't the usual interface that you will get when you first have After Effects. I'm just gonna switch back to the default one. That's all I have difference is just the alignment tool is up and running next to the composition window. So I'm just gonna disable it for now, and we're just gonna roughly just make a new composition. Let's just call it alignment, an alignment tutorial, for example, and I'll make it 60 fps. That really doesn't matter right now because we're not even animating, but it's just structuring or just presenting ways that the alignment tool can work. So we'll make it full resolution. Duration really is actually nothing much. Let's just keep it 30 seconds and 1920 by 1080. This really all doesn't matter because we're just learning the alignment tool, but we'll get right to it. So this will be the default interface that we will be prompted with once we input the composition, and now we can start with the alignment tutorial. So what we'll just do is just create a new layer. We have to get this part selected, otherwise the layer tool won't pop up. So get this part selected, and we will hit layer, new, and solid. I'm just gonna make a solid like alignment again. 1920 by 1080 just has to fit quite good. Let's just lock to proportions, and we can give it anything really. We'll just keep it at black. Oh, oops. And okay, so now we got the layers sorted out, and we will just to give it more characteristic, or like to give it to give it some more color or something like that, just to see what we're working with. We're just gonna add a quick gradient. Gradient ramp tool. It's an effect, so you can also find it under effects and generate and gradient ramp. It's right there. So we're just gonna keep it radio ramp, and a red, and let's just make it like, I don't know, since I'm gonna use a YouTube logo just to show how the alignment can work, I'm just gonna make it like a color schemed background for the YouTube color scheme. So we're just gonna quickly select out my logo, and here we go. So we're just gonna insert the logo in. Okay. I'm just going to kind of make it smaller, just resize it. We're just gonna so we can fit plenty of logos onto the screen. We're just gonna put it like at 38, and just make the position. Let's just drag it back, something like here. All right, and now I'm just gonna duplicate the layer twice, and I'm gonna separate between them. All I was just doing right now is just picking them out from their group and just splitting them up with a manual position without using the numerical the numerical version. I'm just doing it manually. So now we want to do, wait, they are actually aligned right now, so we're just going to put it like something like here, this one, and this one we're just going to make it twisted a little bit like here. Okay, normally, or I'm not actually quite sure if it's normally, but the alignment tool wouldn't be present in the default After Effects interface. So what we can do is just go to Window and pull it out from here, Align. So the alignment tool will also normally be placed here, but it really depends how you'd like to work with it. So you can just customize where you want to put it. I'll just keep it here. Okay, now I'm just going to select my 3 logos, and the way they can be used is just, you can just make them horizontally, or even like you can, okay, we just horizontally align them together. Now they're all aligned on the same exact line. This really helps if you don't want to work with like positions and like make it accurate, and really it's a waste of time. It's quite time consuming when you mess around with the position to make it exactly the same as one, or like pull out your rulers or something like that. So really the alignment tool just does that all. Also, what you can also do is, okay, we're just going to split them up again here, and what we can also do is that we can take them again, group them, and you see this one will make it horizontal center distribution. It will give it this exact same distance between each other. This one is just a vertical distribution. So as you can see is that it's lining up perfectly with like the exact same distance between each icon. Again, this really helps. And here is just a central alignment, so we'll make them like this or this way, but then now it's going to group it, so because it was already grouped in one part, so we're just gonna, so really what we'll just do is just, this one will make it go straight, and a vertical alignment, oh sorry, it's in horizontal, and this one will make it a vertical alignment. As you can see, as represented here by the shape, that will make it like this. And if we just split them out, this one will make it vertical top distribution, and this one vertical bottom distribution. But since we've already done that, it's not going to make any changes. And the central will be the same. This is, of course, if we had them on the other side of the... Alright, so sorry, because this part is just really important. We're just going to recap what we've done here, and we're just going to make it like this. And the last one, we're just going to put it just to show again the distribution, how important that is. So this will just give it, we're just going to give it like a really, one that's like leaning to the side of this one, and one that's leaning to the side of this one, so we can see how the distribution will work. So distribute layers, okay, so the vertical distribution and the bottom distribution, or the central. This will make it, okay, well the distance is not quite the same now, we could just group them. Yeah, now it's vertical. Okay, so now horizontal center distribution, that will make it exactly the same distance between each other. So this is why this is really useful. And yeah, you can just group them all together or merge the layers and just move them as one object. So this is why this is really useful. So this has been the alignment tool tutorial. Hope it really helped you, or I mean, it really did help me. Once I discovered it, it saved a lot of time when I was working with similar objects, or just like text. Let's say text as well. Text. Let's say text. I'm just gonna make it Bebas. Make it text bigger. So all text. Text is like, there we go. And we're gonna duplicate it as well. It works with text as well. So it really works with any kind of layer, I'd say, or objects in After Effects. So we want to vertical central align it. It's already done, and we want to horizontal, no, we want a vertical central distribution. So as you saw, it just shifted that one to the side because it wasn't exactly the same distance between each other. Again, we can just work with them as one layer. And so yeah, it can work with a couple of different objects. So here's a text one, and it just worked with it. Image one, shapes, it will work with shapes as well. Let's just create a new shape quickly. I'd say something like that. I don't know. We're just going to duplicate the shapes again. So it's just a universal alignment. We'll just call it a universal alignment. It works with any kind of layer in After Effects. That's the way how it behaves with also most Adobe products. It's also like that in Photoshop, but that is a different story. So a vertical center distribution. Okay, we want to group them first. Not a vertical. Let's say horizontal central alignment. So now we got them all aligned in one block. So now we're just going to distribute them. Just make sure by clicking each and every one of these distribute layers, we can know that they're exactly splitted apart in the exact same way, in the exact same distance. So this is, and then of course we can just select them all and again move them together. So that has been the alignment tutorial. Hope you liked it. If you did like this, like, and surely do subscribe, because there's a ton of videos coming your way. They will be centered on some Adobe After Effects tutorials, like simple ones, and as well some detailed ones, like some, yeah. So thank you very much. That's the alignment tutorial. This has been Mohammed Al-Saidi, and see you on the next one.